Hey guys! Hope you guys are all having a great Tuesday, and I just wanted to come on, make a quick video, crochet and chat with you guys a little bit so I can give you guys an update on how everything went with Cody. So Cody had his surgery for his broken leg this Saturday, and it actually went really well. You know, I was so nervous, taking him because it's like any surgery, there's, a risk to it. So it did have me pretty nervous, but so many of you guys were sending me positive thoughts and prayers that I actually felt a little bit more relief going into the surgery this time. And it went amazing. So I dropped him off this Saturday at 10 in the morning, and his surgery wasn't scheduled until 2, but they wanted him there early in case the surgeon got there early. And yeah, so at 4 o'clock, they actually called me. And when I got the call, I saw it was my vet, and I picked it up, and I was really worried because it usually whenever, there's a call after, usually it comes from one of the office workers or one of the vet techs, but it was my vet calling me. So that for a second had me worried. I'm like, oh no, if he's calling me, that must mean there's a problem. But nope, he was calling to say that Cody was doing amazing. The surgery actually had went very smoothly with no problems at all. So that was a relief. And he had said, he was explaining that, the surgery was just done. Cody was just coming from under the anesthesia, so he was still waking up, and I'd probably be able to pick him up in about an hour or two. So yeah, so that was just the biggest relief ever that, the surgery went well. And then I'd say about an hour and a half later, that's when they called back and said that I could actually come and pick him up. So I was quite worried because he has another splint on his leg, and the first one, he took it off immediately. The one that the emergency vet put on there, it was off in no time. This one is doing really well. He is not messing with it at all. He has a cone, and I take the cone off like every couple of hours, just to give him a little bit of rest. And it's just easy for him to eat without the cone. So I usually take off the cone, and he'll usually get him some water, get him something to eat, and I leave it off, an hour, a couple hours maybe. And it really just depends. Like if I'm going to be in my room most of the day, then I leave it off. I'll leave it off the whole day if I'm going to be up here with him. But if I need to go down to do anything, then I put the cone right back on him. And he's really calm with me actually taking it on and off. Like when I get ready to put it back on him, he just holds his little head there. He's so sweet. And yeah, he's doing great. He's on a lot of medications. He has 3 different medications. He has antibiotics so he doesn't get an infection. He has a lot of painkillers and all of that stuff. So he is actually feeling quite well. And tried to do something a little different this time. I don't know if it's going to work, but I want to have a Cody cam. Cody is actually behind me, behind the door. He likes it to be warm. I was trying to keep him in my bedroom, and my bedroom is a lot cooler because that's like where the air conditioning is. That's where all the fans are. But he didn't like it. Like the first night I tried to keep him in here, he was so restless. Like I thought something was kind of wrong, and I was thinking like, I need to give him his painkillers early, but he didn't want to be in the cool room. He wants to actually be somewhere warm, and he doesn't like to sleep on a cat bed or anything. Like if I put a towel with a blanket on top of it, he's okay with that, but he actually prefers to just lay just on the floor with nothing there, which is, I don't know, I think that's kind of weird, but that's what he likes. Yeah, so I have him on my screen so I can see him and check in. He keeps moving around. I was hoping my Cody cam would stay like directly on him, but nah. He just had his lunch. So yeah, he is doing good. He is also really enjoying all the extra attention. He's a Siamese, and I feel like the Siamese are, well, he's a stray. His mom was a black cat. I guess maybe a calico, mostly black, but kind of a calico look, I guess. And her kittens were all different colors, and a couple of them are Siamese looking. And I feel like the Siamese are a lot more social than the others. Like, he loves the attention, he loves to talk, he answers. If you talk to him, he's going to answer you back. And he just loves cuddling, he loves attention. So he loves being up here all day and having me like kind of cater to him. He's actually training me. He's smart. So he's figured out that he can meow for different things and I respond. So he has come up with a special meow for when he wants me to change the TV. So he loves to watch TV, like he loves it. So I usually have the TV on all day so he can see it. And when he gets bored of whatever it's on, he has a special meow to let me know to change the channel. He has a special meow when he wants different foods, because it doesn't matter what food I put for him, he's gonna ask for something different. So if I put one type of crunchy, he's gonna sniff it and then start asking for something different. If I give him wet food, he's gonna sniff it and ask for something different. And it doesn't matter what I give him, he's gonna ask for something different. And he likes the attention, so that's just fun for him. But yeah, so he has been, whenever he needs anything, if he needs help getting into the litter box, he has a special meow for that. So I have to get up and go help him get in there. And he's really good with the litter box. Like, I put a towel down there for him because I thought, he has a broken leg. I'll just clean up whatever, happens. But he won't. He will only go in his litter box. So if he needs, usually he's actually getting a lot better at, walking around on his little peg leg. But if he does need some help getting in there, he calls out and I help him get in and out. So he's a smart, smart boy. He is getting a lot better with walking. I feel so bad for him because when he walks on his little peg leg, his cast, I can hear it like tapping, which is kind of helpful because once I hear that, I know he's up and I can go check on him. But it just kind of breaks my heart to see that, he's struggling to walk on his little leg. It's broken. He's had surgery, but he's a trooper and he's trying. He gets up. He likes to roam around. He is a very active cat, which is probably why this happened, why he ended up falling and breaking his leg. But yeah, he's really, really active. So he likes to roam around a lot. And even on his little broken leg, he's always up roaming around, moving from room to room. Just him. So what I am working on, I have actually not been doing a lot of crochet lately. I've been tired because I have not slept since Cody first broke his leg, because I get up every couple of hours and just to check on him, to make sure he's okay, to make sure the cast is okay, make sure he's not messing with anything. So he really does keep me up most of the night. And, since he's had the surgery on Saturday, he slept okay because he was kind of like out of it because of, all the anesthesia. But I was worried, so I was getting up more than normal. And then on Sunday night, he actually slept good. He slept through the night. And yesterday, he slept through the night as well. But I still can't sleep. I still have to get up. Even though he's being really quiet, I'm just always worried that, I need to go check on him. I don't know, like I just have to check on him. So I get up out of bed every couple of hours just to peek in there, make sure he's okay, because he doesn't want to sleep in the bedroom. He wants to sleep either in the hallway or the bathroom. So it's warm there. That's what he likes. So I just let him sleep there. And yeah, he does good. But I get up all through the night. So that just means I'm tired. Like, I'm just drained. And I usually just kind of, when I get up, I end up taking a nap every day because I'm just so drained. And I think it's going to start getting better because I know now Cody is sleeping better, that hopefully I'll start to sleep a little bit more. But yeah, so I have not been doing a lot of crochet. I did start this bag, another one of the granny square bags. Kayla from Llama Mama Kayla, she made this adorable frog bag. And when I saw that frog bag, I remembered that I had made a bucket hat of a frog. So I also wanted to make a frog crossbody bag to match with it. So this is just a pattern I found online. It's a free pattern. And I just Googled frog granny square. It was one of the first ones to come up. And this is the front panel. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do for the back. And I think for the back, I'm just going to do the solid circle and then the pink border without adding anything to it, just to make it for the back. I don't know what to do, like, because I mean, they don't have tails, so I don't know what I could put on the back. So I'm going to finish it up and see how it looks like this. And then hopefully you guys can give me some ideas of what to do for the back to make it look like a frog from the back. I was kind of thinking about crocheting some eyes without the white and the black and just having them solid green. But I thought because they're stitched on top, I thought that would look a little bit odd from the back, but I'll think about it and see what I can come up with. And hopefully you guys can give me some great ideas. So I just finished a round. I need to double check to see what to do for the next round. So this is round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I am on round 6. So I need to chain 3, double crochet into the first stitch. I keep forgetting, like, am I going? I don't think I'm going into the same stitch as I chained 3. Double crochet in hold on, so chain 3, double crochet in the first stitch, double crochet in so then I think I do 3 double crochets and then I do an increase. I made the front panel a while ago, so I don't quite remember how this was going or like what the pattern was, so I have to keep checking back on it. So Cody is just relaxing, taking a nap after eating, so that's great. I wanted to have my Cody cam on his face, but yeah, he decided to turn around, so we get to have a view of his leg with this little cast on it. And I don't know if maybe the vet just because he's had the surgery, his leg is in the correct position now that it doesn't bother him, so that's why he's not messing with the splint. Or did the surgeon just do a much better job at putting the splint on than the emergency vet did? I'm not sure, but Cody's just doing great, and it's just such a relief. So I am really having fun with this. I'm actually using cotton yarn for this one. The first granny square bag I just used regular acrylic yarn, but wanted to do one with some cotton yarn, and I already had the hat made, and I had made that with cotton, so yeah, I decided to just give it a try. I'm thinking I almost want to make the Llama Mama Kayla socks to go with this as well in the same colors. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. I have one more of the green, and this is all the pink I have, and I have to do the long strap out of this. But I was kind of thinking it might be kind of fun to make a pair of socks. So I have the hat, the bag, and the socks together. I thought that'd be so cute. But I don't know, like, do you use cotton yarn for socks, or do I need to use a different, like an actual sock yarn, or do I need to use acrylic? So I was kind of wondering, because I feel like the cotton doesn't have quite as much stretch as our acrylic, so I was wondering if they would actually fit okay if I tried to make a pair of socks. I mean, I guess I could just try it, and you know, if I feel like they're not fitting, if they don't feel like they have enough stretch, then I can always frog it and do something else with the yarn. Maybe make a headband too. I'm going all out with this frog thing. So yeah, that has just mostly been my last few days, over a week now, I guess. It's just been focused on Cody and making sure he's comfortable. It's been so hot. Like, this heat wave is still going on, and we have last time I checked the forecast, we have 6 more days of this 105 and up weather. And after that, it should cool down to the high 90s. And I'm hoping that, please let this be the end of summer, because I can't take any more of this heat. Like, I used to think that I loved the hot weather. Like, I was like, I love it when it's hot. I love summer. As hot as it gets, I love it. But this summer, I don't know. It was hot for me. I did not enjoy it. Like, it's too hot. I don't feel like doing anything in this heat. Like, I don't want to go outside. I don't want to move. It's too hot. I just want to, sit in the dark room and relax and like watch YouTube. So once it cools off, I think things are going to be a lot better. Yeah. Another thing, I need to give you guys a huge thank you, because Cody's vet bills are unbelievably expensive. Because the fall happened at like 1 a.m. So I ended up having to take him to the ER, the emergency vet, at, when I got there, it was about 2 a.m. So he has that emergency vet bill, and that was about over $1,700 just for that. And part of me kind of felt like, I should have just waited until the morning and taken him to my regular vet, but I couldn't let him sit in pain that long. So, and I know the splint came off immediately, so it kind of just feels like a lot of that was a waste, because, the splint didn't stay on. He got it off in no time. But I guess thinking back, I did get the x-rays done for that. And they sent me the x-rays, so I was able to give those to the surgeon and my vet. Oops, I think I messed up. I was supposed to be doing 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I did mess up. I think I added 2 extra stitches. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. All right, let me just double check to make sure I haven't added any extra stitches. So I have my starting 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Double. 1, 2, 3. A double. 1, 2, 3. A double. 1, 2, 3. Double. 1, 2, 3. And this should be a double. Yeah, so I did get the x-rays for that price and the blood work, because before any type of surgery, sedation, they really suggest blood work be done. And Cody had that done, and all of his blood work was perfect. The only thing that they found, which was normal, they said, was because of his leg injury, he had some type of muscle enzyme that was elevated, but they're like, that's just the trauma to his leg. That's why that's totally normal. But like all of his other functions were totally fine. So I got the x-rays, I got the blood work, and then I also got medication for him. So they gave me painkillers, and they gave me the antibiotics so he wouldn't get infected. So quite expensive, but I mean, I did get something for that. So I have that over $1,700 bill. And then I also have the orthopedic surgeon, which is $3,400. And to be honest, that is a lot cheaper than what the emergency vet was telling me. They were saying that if just a normal veterinarian, not a specialist, if they attempted the surgery, I would be looking at around $3,000. And that's, not a specialist. And they said, if I wanted to go to the route of getting a specialist, they were saying that would be upwards of $6,000 to $7,000, possibly $8,000. So I was like, there's no way I can get a specialist to do it. That's just too much money. And they gave me some suggestions for, vets who would be able to do it. And they were all, very, very far from me. Like, I'd have to travel quite a while with Cody, a couple cities over. And, they gave me the suggestions because I didn't know if my vet would be able to fix this. So I was, getting the suggestions just in case my vet wouldn't be able to do it. So I ended up taking him to my normal vet. And my vet, when I gave him the x-rays, he sent those to his specialist. And the price was, instead of that $8,000 that the emergency vet was saying, his price was $3,400. And that was a relief because this is actually the orthopedic specialist doing the surgery. And he is traveling here to the vet office to do it, which is, I mean, that's amazing. So yeah, so it is a lot cheaper, even though it's so expensive, than what I thought initially it would be. And I got like top rated service. Like, my vet's amazing. So yeah, it's a lot of money. And he also has to continue going back to the vet. Make sure he's okay. He has to keep going back to the vet either every week or every 2 weeks for 2 to 3 months. And then I have, more vet bills for that because he has to be sedated every time that he goes back and gets a splint change. They have to sedate him again. And that worries me. I mean, that's a lot of anesthesia to be going through, but they're like, that's just what has to be done. So these vet bills are a lot. And I started a GoFundMe to help out with that. And you guys have been so amazing. The last time I checked, I had about $530, and I appreciate that so much. I mean, it's really amazing that just people would be willing to help me with these vet bills. And I don't know, it's been a lot to me. And you guys have just been, so many of you have been helping me through this. I know I've been a little bit quiet on the chat and everything, or on the comments and email and everything. I've been a little bit quiet, and that's just, I've been so tired. I just have not had the energy to do anything, but just reading your comments, even if I'm not replying right now, like, it's just amazing. It helps me so much. I feel so much better just to know that I have friends out there who are thinking about me and Cody and sending us just positive thoughts. And then not only sending us positive thoughts and prayers, but helping us pay for the surgery, because this is a lot of money, and a lot of money I don't have. So I appreciate everyone for just helping me through with donations, with prayers, with positive thoughts, and just being nice. I appreciate it so much. I can't even explain how much it means to me. So just thank you so much for helping me. Yeah, I don't know. I just thank you guys so much. So my plans are mostly just to survive this heat wave, so 6 more days of heat, and continue taking care of Cody. I have another project I'm planning to start, so let me finish up this round. 1, 2, 3. I think this is the last. You know what? I feel like I should, yeah. I think, is it the same size? Yeah. So I'm ready to, I think I'm actually going to switch colors right here. I think I'll slip stitch with my pink. Oh, this is all tangled. What did I do? I don't know what I did, how I got this is tangled, but alright. So let me go ahead and keep checking on Cody, making sure he's okay. Oh, we have a view of his leg, which is kind of funny, but he's showing off his cast. All right, so let me check my pattern. And I should be switching over to pink. Okay, so this is the part that kind of gets a little, I need to pay attention to. It's where you're doing like you're switching it from being round to square. So I think I'm going to do that off camera, because my attention span trying to talk and read a pattern and figure it out at the same time doesn't always work. So I'm going to do that off camera. But before I go, I do want to show you guys my next project. So I have decided that I'm going to start my granny square rectangle blanket. So Cassie sent me this picture of this blanket that is beautiful. It's like a blue and cream granny square rectangle blanket. It's beautiful. Now, I was not planning to do any blankets, especially during a heat wave. I mean, who wants to be working on a blanket when it's 110 degrees? But as soon as I saw that picture, I was like, I want to make one. And I'm all about like neon colors. So I found this Super Saver stripes and the color is Day Glow. And I have, these are from, I think these are Michael's brand in neon pink. And my idea is to combine these. I have more of them. I think I have 6 of these and 4 of these into a granny square blanket. These colors, I love these colors. I don't know how they're gonna look as a blanket though. But we'll see how it works up. I'm hoping I love it as a blanket, but we will see. I just can't stop thinking about that beautiful cream and blue blanket, and I'm like, I gotta start one of my own. I kind of do want to do a blanket with some cream color, but I don't have any cream right now. So I'm gonna start it off with these bright colors, and I'm probably gonna be making a ton of these blankets. We will see. But yeah, so that's gonna be my next project. I'm gonna finish my bag first. Might think about trying to make a pair of socks to match it. So I have my hat, my bag, my socks, and maybe a headband. We'll see. And then once that's done, I'm gonna get started on this blanket. So that's gonna be it for me. I was planning to do just like a super quick video, but you guys know once I start talking, I keep talking forever and ever and ever, just yammering away. But again, I just want to say thank you guys all so much for helping me through this really difficult time. It just means so much to me that you guys are willing to help me out, and I appreciate it so much. I love all of you guys so much, and just hope you guys I don't know, I'm going to keep saying thank you so much because I appreciate it so much. I can't even express how much I appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will check in with you guys soon and